Persona 5 column way back, and it was just so awesome. I love that game also. And
it is so good! Well, there are things that I haven't tried yet though. Parang I want to go back to Persona 5 and have him try to romance each and every one of the women.
Which one is your favorite character there? Makoto or?
Oh, the one who was the student body president.
Makoto, yes.
What's her name?
Makoto, yes.
Makoto. Because of what the alter ego is, what her persona is, with the bike and the armor, it's like, you are such a badass. So just watching her,
and I love
because she was intelligent.
And you were able to write an entire column about the game. I just figured, oh, she really loves that game so much.
Yeah.
So how did you think? I mean, your love for gaming goes way back. I mean, you've been playing since you were a child. And how do you think did it have an impact, or did it have an impact on you as an artist, as a performer? Did it help in any way? Did it help in your growth?
Well, it helps when you're frustrated and you need to vent out aggression in a safe space.
Like a way to release
you can kill things and not be arrested.
Without being a criminal.
You can commit murder in so many different ways. And especially with Assassin's Creed, I'm still in Odyssey. So my first playthrough, it was Cassandra. Second playthrough, it was Alexios. And third, I went back to Cassandra.
And God of War is when you played God of War.
I love God of War. I wrote a column about God of War.
I played that too. Fantastic game.
It's like, oh my god, the graphics are good. And I think there were people who were like a little, how was it? Because it's very, very different from the previous versions of God of War. It's not just straight up, let's kill things.
Yes. He's a real human being.
He's an
now,
actual, oh my god, you actually have emotions.
Yes.
You're trying to keep it together in front of your child. It's like, the story is also so compelling. So I think I started a second playthrough, but I didn't complete it.
So you're into those kinds of games that have
I like those games that have a story, that have a narrative.
Type of games, yes.
So, story where you're kind of invested in what happens to the characters. And the thing with Assassin's Creed is that you get to choose the outcome. So one tip I would have for anybody who plays it, if this helps with the second and playthrough and beyond, if you know that something's gonna happen, you're gonna have to choose. Save constantly.
Of course.
Manual save, multiple manual saves. Because
you cannot rely on auto-save.
No, you cannot. Because they disappear. And then, because there was one point where I didn't get the ending I wanted, I had to like, okay, how far back am I gonna have to go in order to get the ending that I like? Because you have to have these, there are certain, it's conditional. And I wanted to see the entire family reunited in the house. So I always strive for that to be the ending. Because then they become your lieutenants on the ship, and they're all so strong. So it's like...
And you're very passionate, and you're also a completionist as well, I assume. Yeah.
This is the third playthrough of it. So I'm like, this is my dilemma now. This is my current dilemma. There have been sets of downloadable content. So now I'm into Fate of Atlantis. There's that. I played the first two parts as Alexios, and then I'm like, well, the third part's not here. I'll start my third playthrough now with Cassandra. And then as I'm playing through, now it's available. All of a sudden, part 3 comes. So this is my thing. And one of my friends said, oh, the powers that you get after part 3. I'm like, oh, crud. So my dilemma is, do I just go back to that manual save, play as Alexios, just see what happens? Or do I go back to playthrough number 3 as Cassandra, and then just go through all the motions to go through Fate of Atlantis 1 and then 2 before getting to 3, so that at least the completionist in me will have all of the powers acquired thus far. It's like mastery level 8 already. So, and do I then do that part?
It's just
at that
conversation is just. Can I just get the fist bump? This is just awesome. This is just one fellow gamer to another.
Yeah, it's such a good game.
But how are you able to squeeze time to play though, given your very hectic schedule?
The nice thing about one, I have an Xbox in New York.
Oh.
So it updates once you turn it on. So it updates to your very last save wherever you happen to be. So I just pick up from where I left
one here
off.
and one there.
In New York. So I have an Xbox One here, an Xbox One. It's also a really good way to watch Netflix because the font on the subtitles is actually nice.
So what can you say to people? I mean, it's 2019, but many people still think that games are bad and games are just, a distraction. But someone like Lea Salonga is obsessed with games.
Obsessed with gaming.
Yes, and it's actually a good thing. And, I mean, you could be that voice to tell, the other people that, gaming is
Games
not so
in and of
bad.
themselves are not bad, but if your child is doing that and neglecting everything else, then you have a problem.
As long as it's in moderation.
As long as it's in moderation, as with everything like food, alcohol, chocolate. Maybe it can be a reward for
A job
well done. You set aside just a certain number of hours to play. Don't play until early in the morning, which is what I tend to do when I'm not working. But since I have all of this work in front of me, I know that my gaming time will be limited. So I just, I try to prioritize. All right, I don't have to try to get to the ending of the game at the moment. I can just try to get to the DLC parts from where I am and then complete those and then just because I already know how the story ends.
Yeah.